For the first time in S2G Club the Football's history, we were a contender for trophies. But we quickly ended up being just pretenders. All that talking in La Liga, we ended up getting humiliated by both Barcelona and Real Madrid. And what's worse was that Atleti ended up winning the league. I thought that maybe in the Champions League we could pull off a miracle. Monaco humbled us. But wait, there was the Spanish Cup left. Surely there we could do something. Nope. Real Madrid humiliated us, knocked us out, and we were just left empty-handed. Now, not everything was dull and gloomy last season. Our new signing, Benjamin Sesko, was a smashing hit. Also, we saw the emergence of Jovanovic and Medina in that midfield. Mastantuono upped his game massively. What led to our downfall was not having a world-class centre-back. Santiago Pardo, although our captain, he's 31. If we want to achieve great things, we're going to need a massive signing there. And I guess it's time for me to cook as club owner once again. Now, if you remember a couple of seasons ago, Wang Haijian, my assistant, my right-hand man, also club legend at S2GFC, he was arrested in China for selling fake lafufus. I have no idea why he did that. He earned pretty good money through his footballing career. He didn't need to do that, but he did. But since then, he's been in a Chinese prison stuck. But last night, I got a call from him. Somehow, he's managed to escape. Free Wang has actually worked. But would you believe it? Wang has gotten straight to work and he's managed to secure us an Adidas deal. I have no idea how Wang has gone from being in a Chinese prison to suddenly in Germany negotiating a deal with Adidas. But I don't care. Because look at the money. It's 30 million cash right now if we sign, but a further 20 million if we can be top 3 in the Champions League's league phases, as well as first in La Liga by the 1st of January. Bro, this is a great deal. I know it's going to be difficult for us to be top in both competitions, but already Adidas are giving us like 30 million. Right now, this is an unbelievable deal. There are offers from New Balance and Puma as well, but this deal with Adidas, it's amazing. Once again, boys, Wang Haijian has absolutely cooked for us. I guess it's another assist from the Chinese Xavi. Now, about our shirt sponsor, you guys know we got in some financial trouble with FFP and all that because of S2G Motorsports. Since then, we've been using our very own merchandise shop as the main sponsor. That's gonna continue because, hey, it's proven to be super profitable for us because since the last episode, we've had 27 more orders. And you know what that means? 1 million for every order. And with that, we're up to 57 million just through sponsors. But we're not done yet. We're getting another 20 million simply for existing in the Champions League. That's the kind of financial power the Champions League has. And I'm glad this time we've got automatic promotion directly to the league phases. And that puts us up straight to 77 million. One of our biggest budgets yet. I mean, I feel that kind of money is more than enough to reinforce our squad. We can bring in a world-class centre-back. And I think, yeah, we're going to be sorted for the most part. Yeah, we'll need to make some squad depth improvements, which we will do. But the main thing I want to solve, the centre-back spot. And you know what? I think we should get into that instantly. Now, I have been thinking quite a bit about Pau Kubasi. We've had quite a few Barcelona players at our club, and that's worked out really well. Although with Kubasi, I'm not sure if he'll fit into our defensive play style. The way we play super attacking football, I think having a rock-solid centre-back who can go with those dirty challenges, show the physicality, that's kind of what we need. And Kubasi, who by the way is not playing at Milan, he's more of a like passing defender, build-up play and all that. Because yeah, look at his physical, it's only 79. Plus, he's going to cost us way more than 120 million for his age, and we can't afford that. Now, I am definitely interested in going big this season, so let's think about William Saliba. Oh man, that contract is expiring in 12 months. You know, there's nothing more I get excited to see. He might just about fit in our budget. And bro, Saliba would just be game-changing. He's dominated the Premier League. He's now playing for PSG. And this is the caliber of a centre-back I want to find. Because if we want to win La Liga, Champions League and whatnot, that's the level of defender we need. Now, there's also another player I really like, Alessandro Bastoni. I genuinely feel he's kind of a better option than even Saliba. Way more experience, way more trophies under his belt, played Champions League finals as well. If we can figure out a way to sign him, man, nothing like it. Because at 30, that's the kind of leader that would elevate S2G Club the football to the next level. Plus, hey, if you're going for a defender and he's Italian, you really can't go wrong. Now, before we make our big transfer decision, let's just honor our best player from last season. The vote was between Sesko and Medina. But come on, boys. The way Sesko was scoring goals, it was not even funny. Absolute domination up top. He deserved trophies last year. Now, at least we're going to reward him with the playstyle plus. And we're giving him the Mbappe one. Quick step plus. Bro, Sesko is legit now going to be an animal. 50 goal season. Those are my expectations now from Sesko. Now, before we go on to make our centre-back signing, I think I need to shout out you guys. Bro, our budget would legit be just 50 million this season without your support on S2G shop. Like, literally, it's so awesome to see so many comments come in saying they've bought the Tough Cookie shirt or the Cedinho one. That's looking like a super popular one. But just a big thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support. It's awesome to see our community representing the club and just showing their support, man. It just really means a lot. So a big thank you to everyone. And hey, if you haven't got yourself some merch, now's the perfect time to do so. Links will be in the description. S2G shop, you can't miss it. But alright, boys, let's now focus on making our decision who we're gonna sign. I really want Bastoni. I feel like the experience is gonna be invaluable. That's something we've been missing. He knows how to win league titles. He knows how to get to Champions League finals. The only thing is, how do I get that extra money? Because he's gonna cost maybe 100 mil. But wait a minute, I totally forgot to reveal our kits for the season, especially these Adidas design kits. They've got the 3 stripes. This is our home kit. And I'm not gonna lie, this looks actually cold. Bro, this has got to be the kit we lift the Champions League in. We've gone for black for the goalkeeper kit, which I think looks pretty good. And you know what? For our away kit, we've got something completely different. Bro, it's inspired by the OG S2G colors. Purple is in there, but there's a bit of white, a lovely design on the kit as well, a bit of yellow. Nah, bro, this is actually a cold design. I mean, if I had to rate our kits this season, a solid 9.5 out of 10. Both the home and away kit are solid. Maybe the goalkeeper kit could have been a bit better. And actually, a lot of people are asking me why I'm not selling these kind of jerseys at S2G shop. Well, the reason is, boys, jerseys are kind of a different beast. They cost a lot to manufacture, especially when you want so many design elements. And that's why they would just be super unaffordable right now if we release them. And that's kind of why we launched the website with an essentials drop. That way we'll be able to develop an audience, a bunch of customers, and then we can go to the kit manufacturers and tell them, hey, we've got these many people ready to buy these jerseys. Give us a good price for manufacturing. And basically, the plan is also to use the profits from the Essentials line, reinvest them, and hopefully launch better kits for you guys. So yeah, keep supporting the merch store. Bigger things are always coming. Talking about bigger things, why is the big man Nico Gonzalez walking out? Yo, I had no plans to sell him. What on earth has just happened here? Bro, he had a release clause of 89.2 million. Oh my days, Napoli have finessed us. Okay, I need to calm down. I remember something similar had already happened to us with Casado. But I'm thinking, if we're looking for a replacement for Nico Gonzalez, why not go back and sign Marc Casado himself? I mean, we just got like 89 million for Nico, and looks like we should be able to get Marc Casado for cheaper. And to be honest, I preferred Casado, even though I did try to hype up Nico Gonzalez quite a bit. That's just because I was salty for Casado leaving. But now, before we even sign a centre-back, we could try and get Casado into the team. And if I get a good deal here, that means we would have made some profit by selling Nico, and that could help us sign someone like Bastoni. Okay, let's try with a 60 million euro offer. They've countered with 80, but that's still cheaper than what we sold Nico Gonzalez for. I think we've made money through this deal, and if I can keep negotiating hard, I'm countering with 64. And it's actually worked. Yo, Eric Den Haag is just an idiot. I would have easily gone up to like 70 or 75 for this. And out of nowhere, looks like Marc Casado is back. Honestly, this wasn't a transfer I had in my mind that was going to happen. Just somehow Nico Gonzalez was sold and like the dominoes stumbled. And we've now ended up with Casado. But that now leaves us with 97 million. And is that going to be enough to sign Bastoni? No way. How has this happened? Bastoni has made the transfer to Man City? How? We didn't act quick. We didn't have the money, to be fair. But he's joined Man City now. I'm got it, boys. He was the centre-back I really wanted. Now, do you know what? I have found another option we could go for the centre-back department. Willian Pacho. Okay, I can now understand why Atletico won La Liga last season. They had him in the team. Look at his stats. 82 pace, 91 physical, and 87 defending. Are you mad? He's got the bicep curl playstyle. Bro, this guy is the machine we need. Spain. But to sign him from Atletico, I don't even know if that's possible. If we can pull this off, it's a statement in La Liga. A statement that we want to be champions of Spain. But I doubt Diego Simeone is going to let this happen. 85 million is my first offer, and he's kicked us out. He has legit kicked us out. And you know what? Getting disrespected like that by Diego Simeone has pissed me off even more. I want him. Okay, we're gonna need to find a way to increase our budget. The only way I see we can pull that off is by selling players. Now, since we are looking for a centre-back, logically selling Pardo is an option, but I feel like that would be stupid. We need some kind of depth as well. What if Asensio gets injured? What if we sign Pacho and he tears his ACL? We'll need Pardo to give us reliable quality backup. But on the other hand, in the midfield, we don't need 4 world-class players. Jovanovic is there, Medina too, and these 2 other players I really want to build our midfield around. You guys saw last season the difference of having them, and that's why I think we gotta sell either Joaquin Perez or Guerra. Now, initially I was leaning towards selling Perez because he's older, but I still feel like he's got something to offer. The kind of goal numbers he used to give us, I still think off the bench he can do that for us. Plus, having him as squad depth would be unbelievable. But what made my decision even easier was that Guerra submitted a transfer request. The man Mountain, who scored a ton of long shots for us, he's finally decided to leave. And you know what? Absolutely no hard feelings. One of the club legends, I'd say. We have a big offer now from Aston Villa. He'll get to experience Premier League football. This should help us sign Pacho. I think it's a win-win. And there you go. Look at how tall this man is. He can leave with his head held high. What a player. From Division 2, he's been with us, helped us get to La Liga, performed in Champions League for us and all. You'll forever be remembered, Ander Guerra. Hold up, boys. I just noticed Jovanovic was approached. Wait, what? Jovanovic all this while had a release clause of 3.4 million? Oh my days, his contract expires in like 10 months as well. Bro, this is an emergency. Bro, we could have legit lost Jovanovic. I thought I renewed a lot of contracts last season, but I guess I didn't. How is he still at this club earning just 3,000 euros per week? And oh man, he wants a release clause still in the contract. And you know what? In La Liga, we gotta accept it. That's just how the rules are in this competition. But I still think at 78.2 million, we're likely to keep him instead of 3.4 million. It's a miracle he didn't leave the club. We'll give him solid wages as well, 60k per week. And he's actually accepted that. Bro, we were so close to losing out on the next Luka Modric, man. I would have genuinely been gutted, especially after selling Guerra. Hold up, I see a lot of players here whose contracts are expiring. We gotta sort them out. Even players like Almeida are important squad players, so we gotta renew their contracts. And oh boy, we're already approaching match day 1 in La Liga. I guess that Pacho transfer is gonna have to wait. Now, we're going into the new season with practically the same team as last year, apart from Casado. But it still should be enough to beat Almeria. In fact, this season, I want to see more from our attack. They've got a lot of time now playing together, and that is visible as Mastantuono in 4 minutes opens his account. By the way, I do like having Marc Casado in that midfield. He's just much more of a complete midfielder because apart from doing the defensive work, he can drive the ball forward, play those passes. That's something Nico wasn't able to do. Okay, now we've got a free kick in a good spot. I know Mastantuono is good with these situations, and it would be kind of special if he can curl this one over. Let's go. Mastantuono. Oh, come on. It hits the wall. But this is what made us trophyless last year. Our defense. And again, we've not made any improvements to it so far. There goes Pardo, but he gets cooked pretty much. Asensio does a good job. And here's Jovanovic, as I see an option to go for Sesko. What a pass that was. And here's Pressa now, looking to open up some space. But the finish couldn't even get past the defender. Mastantuono looking for that chip ball for Sesko. He's got a lot more pace this season with, of course, that play style. And his dribbling is a lot better too. And oh, what a finish. That's what Sesko does in the box. There's no one better. And we start off La Liga in the best way possible. But oh man, look at who we face next. It's Barcelona away from home. I think it's definitely in our best interest to sort out the centre-back signing before such a game. I really don't want Lamine Yamal to be attacking Pardo. Alright, I said the plan was to weaken Atleti. We are going to sign Pacho for that. After Guerra's sale, we're now up to 126 million. I reckon we can maybe get a deal done at like 94 million. Leaves me with a bit of spare cash. And okay, 94 was too less, but at 100 million, they are willing to do a deal. I still want to get a bit of a discount here, so I'm going to go 95. Don't want Atleti to get the better deal here. And it's actually worked. Diego Simeone finally accepts. He wants a release clause, but I don't think I'm too worried about a 231 million release clause, so I'm fine with it. it. We will give him a bit of a wage bump compared to Atleti, and it is indeed a done deal. We've just signed last season's best La Liga defender, the reason Atleti won La Liga, but now we've got him in our team, and I feel like this is as big as a statement gets in this competition. Other teams are about to fear us after the decision we made. Kind of sad, boys, that we're putting Pacho on the bench, but I think he himself understands this. It's for the betterment of the team. The question now is, who's going to be our captain? In terms of experience, it's probably Pacho, but he's just joined. I don't want to give the captaincy to, like, the likes of Gerard Martin, Asensio. They're all newcomers. It's got to be OG players from the academy. And in that case, I guess it's 21-year-old Medina. I guess it's got to be him. If Joaquin Perez plays, it would probably be him. But since we've decided to go for a midfield with Medina and Jovanovic, I think I'm going to make Medina the captain. Hopefully, he'll have the leadership traits to handle this squad. But that's the play we're choosing. And oh man, what a big game this is against Barcelona. We're going to find out whether we're contenders or pretenders. And I don't want to be the latter. That's what we were last season. With Pacho at the back, we should have the defensive cover to hold Barcelona. No. Big tackle from Asensio there. Not going to lie, boys. Pedri and Barcelona are just all over us. What a cross that is. But Trafford saw that one coming. Okay, we need to calm down. I think everybody's just getting a bit too nervous. Isco Bressa sees the pass for Benjamin Sesko. This is our chance to open things up. Benjamin Sesko does not disappoint. With how we've got our attack set up, if our defense can do the job, we can just outscore every single team. That's how good our front three is. Oh, Pacho, man. He's physically such a specimen, man. Made that look so easy. Uh-oh. This is bad, and Barcelona get the equalizer. This is La Liga for you. I mean, we've been the better team so far. But against teams like this, anything can happen, and we just got to be prepared. I still feel this is a golden chance for us to get a win at the Camp Nou. So let's not throw this away. Ansu Fati has somehow broken through, and Pedri and Ansu are linking up. Trafford forced to make the save. Do you know what? Now might be the perfect time to bring on the super sub Joaquin. We'll bring him on for Jovanovic. And that's one thing I feel. This season, having super subs, that could be the difference, man, honestly. And we've got a chance. No. Joaquin Perez instantly off the bench. Almost scored there. Oh, defensively, I'm feeling a few laps, but Pacho, man, what a Warriors performance. To think it's his debut. Cisco looking for Sesko, and he's broken through. This could be huge. He's through Benjamin Sesko. Can he finish though? Benjamin Sesko, of course, can. In the 87th minute, out of nowhere. Literally from a corner, we managed to get the breakthrough. Look at the celebrations. That's what it means to this club. No. Gavi almost managed to get the equalizer. What a save from Trafford. Can we please hold on to this? Oh, Pacho's header was brilliant, and Medina controls it. It should be over. Referee, he's blown the whistle, and it's done. Proof that we are contenders this season. Honestly, man, the signing of Pacho, I feel, has changed everything. We're now getting through transfer deadline day, and I don't want any more surprises. And what on earth is this rumor I'm seeing? Medina to City? And okay, we're going to reject this offer. It's 52.6 million. I've got no issues. There is no way I'm selling him for that.
A few moments later.
Wait a minute. Why is he still walking out? Ruben Medina, he's walking out. We rejected that offer from City. What on earth has happened here? It's the betrayal of the century. Has he joined Man City? I can't believe it. He's joined Real Madrid. I presume they paid his release clause 72.4 million. This is why I hate La Liga's rules. That is quite possibly the worst thing that could happen to this club. I really felt like we'd built a title-winning team. We showed that against Barcelona. But now Ruben Medina gone changes everything. What did we even sell Guerra for? With 3 hours to go on deadline day, we need a miracle. 91.9 million in the bank is what we've got. We need to bring in a midfielder, but honestly, I don't know how we can replace Ruben Medina. He's the kid I put all my trust in. We've been developing him for so long to experience a betrayal like this. But that's football for you. I still can't process this. Unbelievable. I guess I'm gonna need your help in the comments to figure out a solution. 3 hours, that's all we have.